Mama, come here and see how pretty my DM is. Come here and see how pretty my DM is. Doesn't she remind you of Jewel?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My kiddo and you are very, very similar. Like the whole aesthetic and everything. And you missed it. They were here all day today doing laundry, and I was so happy. We played video games.
Aw, that sounds like a good day.
Hello.
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, I was trying to grab food before I had to jump on here.
Oh no, it sounds like everybody was trying to grab food.
It's important.
We usually end up eating quietly on video.
Nah, I don't think so. Not for me, at least.
You don't need to eat to see. Okay. So I'm hypoglycemic and I have been since I was born. Like I caused it in my mom. So the what is the oh shoot, the man who's built like a refrigerator but sexy. If you don't beat the rats on the schedule, they get sad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, how's everyone's week been? Everyone doing good?
Mm-hmm.
Very busy.
The kids have one more day of school left until summer break. So, and it's only like half a day. So, I'm enjoying the quiet while I can. So,
yeah, because then it's gonna be awful.
Yeah. You know, two out of the three younger ones are on the spectrum. So, and my kiddo is as well, so no big deal. But like Henry has ADHD, so it could be trying to redirect and keep busy. We're going to Dollywood Splash Country next week, so
I love Dollywood.
Yeah, we're going to. It's like $5 for locals to get in, like to Dollywood in the water park the next couple weeks. So, we're gonna go do that.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome. Also,
and these kids
is the best.
Yeah, I mean, come on. These kids never did anything until let's see, it's a year this week that they came to live with me. So.
Aww. And they hadn't been to Dollywood before then?
No, we've been several times.
Awesome.
But before me, they never really did anything. So, first vacations and first sit down restaurants and first carnivals and yeah. So we've had a fun year. I love it. It's good to live like first through others' eyes, but then again, they're older, so it's also sad that they never got to experience that.
Right. It's good that they're getting to experience it now.
Yeah. Okay, I'll shut up now. I've been talking nonstop for 10 minutes. I just missed you guys.
I miss you too.
I don't believe we ever want you to shut up, Mrs. Baker.
Listen, sometimes I need to shut up.
No, I am all for somebody else talking because I'm trying to turn it on. Everyone wants to talk about sexy things, and I want to talk about how my sad wizard is less sad now.
See, there you go.
Your sad wizard
is less sad. I do an event called Festival of the Forest here in Ohio. It's a weekend camp out thing, and I play a former necromancer, a wizard who studies life science, and they traded their hyperfixation of life science away to then save their friends, and now they're an abjuration wizard.
Oh, that's nice.
That's awesome.
And they're familiar as a tawny frogmouth owl. And if you've ever seen those things, they're awful, and I love them so much.
They're a hoot.
And I believe the campaign is over.
Well, technically, they're not actually owls. They're like very close, but not actually. And yeah, they screech and they sound horrific in the night. Yeah. Owls.
This guy's on my status from today saying that he's had 19 games this month.
Huh.
That goes
Is that
past
from specific sessions?
19 games this month, I think. Like, that's too much. Like, how do you have a life other than
I don't know. That's a lot of D&D.
I mean,
Yeah.
D&D happens pretty extensively for me. I have D&D every Sunday, then every other Tuesday with me DMing, which is going to start in this June, and then Thursday, Friday, and then I have 2 games of D&D on Sunday. So
See, I have a Sunday game with my family every Sunday, and then I have every other Monday, and then I have our Tuesday game, and then a Thursday game, and either Friday or Saturday another one with my family. So we pick and choose when everybody schedules.
yeah, see,
Still,
that sounds
that's
pretty
not
busy. Oh yes, unless they're doing a bunch of one shots every other day.
Yeah.
I think, okay, I have like 5 ongoing, and then like 1 once a quarter. So like every Tuesday I have a different, like I have us, and then I have a different game. I have every other Monday, 1 Saturday a month, 1 Sunday a month, and the holiday game. So yeah, that's like 6. But that's
Still pretty hectic.
yeah. Oh, and the festival, of course, but that's once a year. And
My one for Sunday is a monk wizard, and he has a companion that's a floating skull named Galahad.
I love it.
Love that. I played in a game where I had my companion was a quill that I used to like use in my spell book, but it was a sentient quill. So, and then my kiddo did her voice, and she was so annoying, and like the quill itself was so annoying. It was so great.
I love that.
Yes. Which controller?
All the controllers.
We're trying to get the kids all set up.
You're fine.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the way to go. You guys are young enough to take advantage of this, like I did. Produce your own favorite DM, like raise them, and then you always have your favorite DM, and they just keep.
That makes sense.
It's a lot of energy up in here. Both really amazing storytellers. Like the oldest, he actually like has his own language. So I'm confident.
Love it. Yeah, definitely.
He's like 7.
That's so creative.
But like 7 and homeschooled. So
I was talking to. I'll have to get it from this message. I was talking to Dice Seeds. I don't know if anybody follows her
love
on
her.
TikTok. She's getting married soon, so I was like sharing some of like the pictures from my kiddo's wedding, which was like 2 years ago this week. I'll have to drop them in our chat. But we made like D20 centerpieces here. Let me pop it. It was, yeah. Let's see. They were really fun.
Give me if you hear me cough. I also got laryngitis this week, so coming off of it.
Oh, that's so pretty. And also gross.
Oh wow, that is quite the setup. What are those in the front? The red ones.
I don't know. Flowers.
Are they real
There
or
were-
is this
No, these were all fake flowers.
Oh,
Because we needed to prepare them beforehand, and we did everything ourselves. So to save on costs. So like we made this archway, and it had like the same kind of flowers, and then there's like D20 lights and stuff behind it. It moved into the venue afterwards.
Oh, they're so cute.
that's quite the dress. Oh yes.
Yeah, it was definitely a pretty princess dress.
That thing is probably very long.
Yeah, the train is like, I'll have to find, not today because I don't want to dig through my phone, but I'll have to find like the good pictures of the dress.
Mhm. Gosh dang.
They had to decide whether or not they wanted to wear a dress or a suit.
A suit, yeah.
Yeah.
The solution
But when
is get divorced, and you can wear both.
right. So I guess Keenan her or their husband,
Mhm.
wore mostly a dress, so I guess that works too.
Yeah, they match. They're so cute. Also, you can definitely tell you've done photography, because like,
That was my job for a long time.
yeah, you're great.
Oh,
It's a good shot, both of
thanks.
them. Ah.
Thank you.
I kind of resent my partner because they also have done photography, and I've seen, and they like very specifically doing like portrait shots and stuff like that, and I've seen the photography they do of other people, and it's phenomenal, great. The moment they take pictures of me, it's the most unflattering, awful, hellacious angle, me doing the dumbest thing, and I'm just like, why?
I highly
That's
doubt
just
that.
how it works. That's just how it works.
We have a very beautiful DM, so I kind of
Okay,
can't really believe that. Like truly.
you say that. I look like an awful little gremlin.
I am
90%
looking
of
at
my
you
day.
right. I'm looking at you right now. Please stop lying to me.
One
I
day.
see
I
you.
mean,
One day I'll share some pictures. We've also
Mm.
started realizing that you can create little what is it? Emojis from photos.
mm-hmm.
And so
Oh yeah, to put on Discord. Yeah.
little photo emojis.
Oh,
They have
speaking
pictures
of
of
which,
me from when I was getting my wisdom teeth removed.
Oh
Oh,
my god, I love
excellent. That's
it.
perfect.
It's
That's a
so
perfect one. When are we going to see that in here so that we may?
Hold on. Oh, it's such a cool
I
picture.
downloaded
It's Minas Tirith.
the
Yeah, I was about to
dropout
say that's
emoji.
Minas Tirith, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh,
It's
that's beautiful.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's them their rings book, right?
I was wondering. I was like, that looks like a very specific, almost dead white tree.
Yep. Want to see know how to do the emojis on Discord because I downloaded the packs for the dropout emojis.
You should just be able to go to like the reactions,
Mm-hmm.
and it should say stickers, gifts, and emojis.
Let me see. Reactions. Where is this?
Oh, that's so
No.
much faster. Hold on.
Okay. One
Okay.
last wedding.
I have to get Nitro Basic. Well, that's
Oh yeah,
nice.
it's like $2 or something.
Oh wow.
My face is an emoji.
I like the cart.
Thank you.
Added to the aesthetic.
Oh my gosh. That's so cute. Every time I look away and look back, it's better. That's such a good wedding.
Yeah, we had a really good time.
I need to check this out when my hands are free.
Let me see if I can.
On the general chat when you get a chance. We're all
Mhm.
popping in.
See if I can steal it.
Oh, we'll kill you with wedding photos while our DM gets ready.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
I'm technically ready, but I'm having way more fun trying to sort out the emoji situation.
Yeah, I like emojis.
Did you
This
get some
is
more wine, Mrs.
imported.
Baker?
Said again. No, no wine tonight. I'm out of wine.
I just sent you a bottle this week.
Well, you'll have to do it for next time.
Mm.
I was so drunk last. It was so pathetic.
No, you weren't.
Pathetic. I don't think so.
I don't know people who are pathetic. I really don't.
Well, here it is.
Just
Here's the
imagine
one I
what
want.
Steve. Just imagine what Steve Irwin would have said about you if you were a drunk little lizard on a stick.
What a beaut.
Right?
What a
Right?
beauty.
Whenever you're feeling like not so good, just think about that.
Oh my gosh.
Because he's right. Because he's always right.
Oh, and the pure enthusiasm. Oh, that'd be so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Like
Okay, this is a good shot.
rewrite that inner voice.
There's the back of the dress.
Oh yeah, that thing is
Ooh.
nice and splayed. I like that they chose red of various colors.
Yeah, those. Oh, I like the color scheme.
What?
I like that one person is wearing burgundy and then the other person is also wearing burgundy.
And the one
Could I
They
turn you
gave
guys back off?
Rust.
they gave the bridal party like just a swatch of different colors and said just pick one that you like, and then in any dress that you want or any clothes that you want. So
That's what we did for our wedding. I love that.
So see-through red.
We did rainbow also. Okay, here's your color. Pick whatever you want.
Yeah. Is it in the rainbow? Yes? Cool. Use it.
That's so cool. I like it.
okay, this is my favorite one. So last one. This is them with their whole bridal party. If it'll come back. You know, if I knew how to use my phone. Sometimes I'm really old.
I feel that in my soul.
Right? My 7-year-old taught me how to do something like hella basic on my phone the other day. It hurt.
That diadem is very nice too. I didn't even realize it was up there.
Oh yeah. Oh, you look so happy. Oh, they're so cute.
So like all the queer kids in their little country high school all flocked to my kiddo, and so one of them is their ex, the one right next to them on the left side, the tall girl is Jules' ex, and her another longtime ex was at the wedding, and then but this particular ex is moving here tomorrow actually to live with Jewel and her husband.
Ooh.
That's so gay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The community.
Oh, it's so true. So many of my queer friends are friends with their exes, and I'm just like, I don't. As someone who is also queer, that is never.
No, I'm friends with my first ex-wife, but my second ex-wife, I don't ever want to look at ever again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never wish to see any of my mistakes ever again as well.
No, I just no.
I only ever ran into my exes when I was pregnant. Both my kids. Glorious. Genuinely glorious. Like at one point, a friend literally launched her body between me and this person, so he couldn't like make eye contact with me because he didn't deserve it. It's my lesbian best friend too, because she's like, "No, you don't, sir. You don't even." And it was like a cartoon moment, and she was like, "I was in the driver's seat. She was in the back seat. I have no idea how this happened." And nobody got crushed. It was amazing though.
The hero we all need.
Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Oh,
Make it the sense.
So, are we forging something for Hephestus or what, guys?
Probably not. Hold on. Let me put us in start mode. I can still hear you. I got to go grab something upstairs.
quick, while Mox is away, let's talk about him.
I can literally still hear you.
He was supposed to turn on his camera so I can see him shirtless, but I did not get the privilege of that. So
I would have been devastated if I missed shirtless Mox.
so I'm still like waiting, you know. I'll take my shirt off.
Oh, we can do a topless session. Everybody.
Yeah. You know that I used to do that, right? Like run, for pay topless D&D.
Okay.
I was the topless DM.
Okay, so I'm very much back. I didn't
One
grab
of the
my.
things that got my last account banned.
I'm very much back. I didn't get my item, but that's only because I heard topless specifically.
Ran back.
I didn't even reach the stairs. I didn't even get to reach the stairs at that point.
Well, nobody's topless. You could have went and got your item.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Clearly, if we decide to take our tops off for this.
Oh, got it. Perfect.
They're so pretty.
Always pretty.
This is the Hephaestus challenge, so we gotta be bad.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm so jealous of winged eyeliner. I can't do it. My eyes are so hooded.
Mine too, and he's just got eyelids for days.
Yeah, I
stare at it. I'm just like, the canvas room you have.
And my fold is really like close to the edge of my eye, so there's like no
Moving around.
even doing the tricks. So
yeah.
What? Oh, sorry guys.
Yeah, I've seen some people do the winged eyeliner where they do it on the hood and then by the time it hits the it's winged. But that is also a skill I don't have. So I do the tiniest things when I do my makeup.
I've been seeing a lot of people get their makeup in their eye.
Yeah, with all the heat.
Mm-hmm.
I use eyelash glue and I glue dried flower petals like around my eyes. But closer to my eyebrows, so it's not anywhere near my vision, but it looks like literally like a flower's blooming around me.
Yeah.
I love
it's so fun. It's a whole persona I'll put on. If I ever get to a Ren fair, baby, and have my booth at a Ren fair, that's going to be part of like the look. In the winter time, I like do little arrangements on kids' hands with the flowers too, because I'm not going to put it on their face. But yeah, it's fun. Try it though. You can do a lot of things with eyelash glue. Sticking it near your eyes, not on, near.
I was gonna say I am deeply afraid of eyelash glue because of the amount of people I have seen glue their eyes shut. It's like, Constant.
That's why we're going above, around the eyebrow. Stay far from the eyelids.
That makes sense.
Same. I have super hooded eyebrows, and whenever I put the falsies on, oh my gosh, it just gets literally stuck in my eyebrows. Drives me crazy.
I'm just starting to realize I'm probably allergic to makeup, and I'm just kind of gonna girl boss my way through it.
I love it. Good for you, girl. Fuck that shit.
So it's my birthday next week,
Yeah.
and I got this from Cosmic Chaos Dice.
Oh my gosh, I love Cosmic Chaos. They're great.
Yeah. They're pretty.
Actually, I do have little goodies I should send you guys.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'll work out when to send them out. Yeah, they're just little guys. Because my mom does a lot of crafting.
Me too.
I love it.
Somebody sent me this last year. I forgot. It's iced coffee, like dice thing, and it's a jar with like a big D20, and it's like got coffee beans in it. And inside are little iced coffee dice they made.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
So cute. I should get my dice out.
There you go.
Oh. Hey. Yeah.
Since we are already live on Twitch, I can't actually show anything because they will ban us off of Twitch.
We is live?
I mean, it's...
Listen.
I feel like Tits Out in Palestine
would yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%.
Tits Out anti-genocide.
Generally, specifically?
I'm all about it. Twitch has laxed its titties out rule this year, actually. So
I saw the I mean, that whole scandal with everybody was like naked in Twitch.
Oh yeah.
They like ended shutting that down.
I'm working on my drink for the start of the game, and I think this is what Dynah is going to be having for. I'm not done yet.
Is that a rum and coke?
No, this is coffee. We're starting with coffee. 6:38. But I found these. This is a full bottle of Jaeger. It's a Jaeger cold. It's Jaeger cold brew, so it's with cold and a hint of cacao. Apparently,
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh no!
Is that because of memories or because of the flavor?
No, I love cold brew. Listen, you weren't around for my first big go around, Mox, but I was.
I promise you, Mrs. Baker, I wish I was.
Yeah.
I swear to you that I wish I was.
The sheer regret.
Yeah, listen, it was all my entire account was D&D iced coffee and titties. That was the whole thing.
I love it.
Yeah, to emphasize that hint of cocoa, to make it more of a hint of cocoa, and to hide the licorice.
Ooh, yeah, it's the licorice that I have problems with.
See, Anise, and then I have a nice Amon Reed Kona coffee liqueur. It's nice.
That sounds good.
It's a little splash.
That sounds like a Dragonborn shot where it's like coffee and Jaeger. It's real weird. It was a really weird drink.
And then some hazelnut cream.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
That should balance it out real nice, actually.
Nice little Dwarven iced coffee.
Yeah. I be unconscious.
Oh,
Listen,
are you saying
y'all-
you're a lightweight?
It depends on what I'm drinking. But I have a wheat sensitivity.
Mm.
So beer, just one, will like take me out. Whiskey is not as bad, and it is one of my favorites. The thing I drink when I need to be active is tequila.
Yeah. Great.
Same, girl.
I was about to ask you if you drink Templeton, but no, that's not good for you. That's straight up a wheat beer. Oh, that's straight up a wheat alcohol.
I miss sweet beer though. I loved Hefeweizen, and I loved like a good summer shandy, Rattler I think it was, because my stepdad's German. So like the wheat beer and lemonade, I love that shit. It was my jam, and now it makes me eepy.
Oh no, I'm a Jameson and ginger girl. That's my.
I love Jameson and ginger.
I'm
I have a
I'm
small.
a Angry Beavers individual. Yeah, it's Red's apple cider and whiskey.
Okay.
Or no, Fireball.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, nope.
I'll drink lots and lots of those and be perfectly fine.
Not having you.
I don't.
I ain't as young as I once was.
Yeah.
There's my digestive system.
Yeah, I can see all of your faces, and I'm just like, I'm perfectly fine.
I don't mix alcohol and food. Also a learning lesson. But if you
Mhm.
you have to be on the lookout for it's Jameson's Blender's Dog. It's one of their more expensive ones. If you ever want to treat yourself, it's the best whiskey. It's one of my favorites.
Wait, is that the one
I'll have to check it out.
We have snow cones down here with a natural lemon juice. We call it raspas down here. And I like the Jameson with the lemon.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Sound good. If you have a bottle of Jameson's Blender,
See,
I will fight you.
I throw the tequila in it.
I'm
Little-
Like, hello.
I am like a silver tequila person over the gold. But I
Yeah.
I can do either. But if I'm going out, I'm going dancing. Tequila's my go-to.
I lose all filters and clothing with tequila. So.
Don't do this. Don't do this, Paula.
See,
We'll all get together and start drinking. Stop.
It's gotta happen at some point.
Just a warning.
Mm.
I have very little inhibitions to begin with, so.
See, I don't get that way with tequila. I get dancy, I get giggly. I'm a slut 90% of the time. When I'm drinking, I'm normally not very slutty. It's just like, I'm here to vibe. This is a good time.
No,
I'm extra slutty.
my tism is hiding, and so I end up like, okay, so here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna take my keys and you're gonna hide them somewhere that you know where they are. Yeah, so my tism is like way up here. So I'm one of those people who don't drink to get drunk. I drink right on the edge of my limit, and then I just coast there for the entirety of the night, so that way I can watch everything that's happening to everybody else.
I was gonna say, not the keys to your car; it's the keys to the handcuffs, right?
Yeah, you
No.
know where those are at all times.
There's a special latch that you click on the back of the handcuffs. I don't need keys for that, but it's only accessible for the person who is actually putting you in the handcuffs. So
I prefer my leather cuffs. There's no keys required.
Yeah, with the
Listen.
the reversible little D hooks.
Listen, I only use leg spreaders that connect to wrist locks. So
I mean, those connect to the leather cuffs too. So.
Anyway, so remember when we were talking about Dungeons and Dragons?
I don't.
No.
Now,
I just thought we got together every couple of weeks to just shoot the shit.
Talk about getting naked and shit. So.
I feel like this would be a much more profitable endeavor if we were just all drunk and naked.
Oh, are we supposed to make profit? Because I mean,
I don't.
Okay.
We can monetize the fuck out of this. Listen.
Yeah, I didn't think we were really serious about that. I thought it was just more for.
Not the other way. I mean,
I used to do this for money, and now I just do it for fun. So
Listen, Igreus will turn into a literal naked bard. Like, on the stream, we can just do that. That's fine. I'm not afraid of being naked at all. Mm-hmm.
We'll talk
Yes.
about separate
I will have to.
endeavors.
Yes, pretty bard. Yes.
I will need to move this computer setup if that's where the future of our stream needs to go, into the bedroom versus the living room.
So
because I did stop the topless DMing a year ago when
Yeah,
children moved into my house.
Nah, we can pick it back up.
let's remove that pin. No. So really quickly, I was eating my sandwich and I was wondering why it was so spicy. Not so spicy, it was spicy. We got buffalo flavor, like buffalo chicken flavored sliced chicken, and I was like, oh, use that one. But I was at work and I take care of South American kids, and they had been giving us this salsa, and I had just been like avoiding it because it was really spicy, and I didn't think too much about it. But then they gave us this like meal, and I was like, okay, I eat the food. I'm 8 hours at work, and we eat with. So, I'm like halfway through, and there's just like this building like sharp spice. It's like the movie trailer where it's just like that high pitched whine that just gets louder and louder as the movie goes on. And finally, I'm like looking over at the kitchen staff, and I asked one of my other coworkers because they're like not looking over at me. I can't leave the kids, so I asked one of the other staff members, like, "Hey, ask her what they put in this." And she's like, "Oh, we put some yellow peppers, some tomatillos, the little green tomato peppers, and some habanero."
Why?
And I'm just, we're taking care of high school kids.
Kids like hot stuff now. Listen, they don't care. They grow up eating flaming hot Doritos and tacos.
Yeah.
Like
when my youngest brother was 3 years old, we had bought brand new groceries, and we looked in the back seat, and we were all very young. He was drinking a 1 liter bottle of hot sauce straight from the bottle.
Wow.
Yeah, and so he's fine. His intestines definitely were not, though, seeing as we had to deal with that later. So,
to say.
My bonus kids love all the hot stuff, man.
Because I like spicy food, but I'm also old enough now that I've lived through the heartburn of things, and I've learned my lessons.
Yep, same. I'm like, oh, well, can't have that anymore, so.
Yeah. The old stomach cancer cured me of liking anything hot, so.
I use it proactively now. So if I get laryngitis or something wrong with my throat, I'll purposefully eat stuff that gives me acid reflux, so the acid goes up and kills all the stuff that's in my throat.
You know, gargling with salt water will do this.
Yeah, I kept doing it. But it was not working, and it was gradually getting worse. And it was because I accidentally inhaled something that was black, and I didn't know what it was. It was like a black dust, and it was just sitting in my throat. And I was like, I can't get this out. Whatever it is, I can't get it out. And I just kept gargling, using Listerine, like gargling salt water, like over and over and over, and nothing was coming out. So I was like, acid.
Okay, Mox, you gotta stop talking because my wrinkles are.
You know, I'm really trying to debate whether I hate gargling salt water more or if I would rather have acid reflux. Because I will say, like, a burst of acid reflux during the day will ruin the whole day for me. Like, I'll think about it forever. But I had chronic strep throat as a kid until I had my tonsills, so I constantly had to gargle salt water, and I hate it. I hate it with the whole ussy. I don't like it.
Ussy.
I will drink really hot coffee just to like burn it.
Right, just you're trying to get it out. Do you get the acid in the middle of the night? Because that's the one that I get. Those aren't fun because you wake up from it in the sleep.
With a verp, right? Like so, it's like all in your mouth,
and you sit up because it touched the top layer of your lung, and you just.
Yep.
That's like the only time that my eating-tism saves me because I like bland-ass food. Like, I never had heartburn until I was pregnant, and I remember looking at DM who has heartburn every night, and I was just like, babe, is this what it's like? I feel like I'm going to die through my throat and into my stomach. And he was like, yeah, welcome to my world. And then it went away after pregnancy because I'm like, dull-ass food, babe. It works.
Yuck.
I know daily pill. I'm.
Oh, do you?
Part of my nightly ritual. I take a Prevacid every
Yep.
night.
I was hoping you say Prevacid because that's exactly what I take.
Every night. Then I got my gallbladder removed, and that changed everything. I still don't eat a ton of pork, and I can't do a lot of tomatoes.
So wait. Yeah. You got your gallbladder removed, and so you can't eat pork?
Well, I was always sensitive to pork. That would always trigger like my heartburn and my acid reflux. Yep. So I stopped doing. I don't do a ton of pork, and then I've always had a sensitivity to the acids in tomatoes for some reason.
Yeah, you might have a nightshade allergy. That's what I have. I have a nightshade allergy. So you might have a nightshade allergy. That sounds exactly that was what I was asking. That sounds exactly like what I have.
You'd also be allergic to potatoes because potatoes are also nightshade.
And peppers.
Yeah, make sure there's no seeds in your tomatoes and like in your peppers and stuff. You take the veins out. So like if you're doing like a bell pepper, when you're de-seeding it, scrape the veins out or cut the veins out of the peppers too, and then you won't have heartburn.
Yeah, I definitely get that checked because I had to go vegan for like 3 years to try to figure it out from a doctor, and yeah, then they found out like, oh, you have a nightshade allergy. That's kind of rare, and I was like, I don't want to hear that. Thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, that does make my life. The geometry.
Yep.
No, that makes sense actually, because pizza and like spaghetti, which are meals I absolutely adore, fuck me up.
Yep. Yeah, you might have a nightshade allergy. That's exactly what. That's exactly what I deal with. I have to use Alfredo and all kind of alternatives. I use barbecue sauce. Like, sucks.
Weirdly enough, vodka sauce does not tear me up nearly as much as like regular spaghetti bolognese or like tomato sauces. Interesting. But yeah, like if I have a bowl of pasta, but like the wheat allergy the wheat sensitivity came after I had my gallbladder removed, so that was an autoimmune, like your body can't process it anymore thing. But I could have a bowl of pasta, and it's worse than drinking because I will be so loopy about it.
It does not feel good, especially because I had to like switch from. I drink a lot of wine, and so I had to switch from red wines to white wines, and even white wines are not. You shouldn't really be drinking them either if you have like a nightshade allergy. But I can't not drink Moscato. Like
Moscato is life.
I can't not do that.
I'm not gonna lie. I started shopping at Aldi's, and I started getting that pineapple wine, and like that stuff is, especially during the summer, so good. It's so good.
Oh yeah. I drink pineapple juice and lemon juice, but that's only for a specific reason that I'm not going to say on Twitch right now.
Oh.
I don't want them to kick us at all. So
good information. Yeah, good information after I drink all that tequila.
Oh yeah.
Pineapple juice would actually be a really good mix. Anyway,
It is.
Sorry. Wait. Okay. All right. So we're live. Hi, everybody.
We are live. Yes.
We're all doing really well, and none of us are spiraling out of control.
No.
That's right.
I don't think so.
No, Twitch is here.
Welcome back to the 12 Flavors. We do D&D and stuff. Anyway, does anyone remember what happened last session?
We all individually tried to fuck Geiler or whatever his name is, Chad, Giga Chad.
Or Tyler, yeah. Oh.
Bed or
But we had to
I need
wait.
it
We had to
on
wait specifically.
I need it on like hella clear terms that Sage did not. In fact, she was like piling the mud on top of herself and like playing a mind game where she just didn't move unless he wasn't looking at her. Do not perceive me.
Were you weeping angeling him?
Maybe. Maybe.
Fantastic. So you're
If I turn him to stone, can he like not be perceived by Apollo?
if you turned him into stone?
Yes.
I don't know. You'd have to try. I don't know that's something you want to do while you're in a city, but that's certainly something you can try.
Bring
Apollo
backup
isn't
plans.
really
They're always
looking at
good.
him. Yeah. Apollo isn't really looking at him right now anyway. He's gonna let him have some fun.
You also mercilessly hit on Danny Boy.
He'll be fine. He'll understand.
Poor Danny.
Sweet baby.
The horns, though. Yeah.
These are from my Minneapolis fair, the big one that everybody goes to. I wish you guys could have gone to that.
Me too. I'm just sad I'm gonna miss Gen Con this year because I'm gonna be on a cruise in Alaska.
That's right.
Woo!
Fly fishing. And I don't mean with a rod. I mean, there might be a rod.
You never know.
I'm so excited to go Gen Con. It's going to be my first Gen Con.
Oh, honey, you're going to love it so much. You're going to love it.
I am also terrified to socialize. I am an indoor cat.
No. I really wish I was going because I would hold your hand.
Aww. Well, I'm with Blind GM and a couple others.
Oh, I love Blind GM.
Yeah. We went to a gaming expo, and I went as Dan Torino, and I was we were there for the entire day. So I went up to a whole bunch of people, and I asked them, "I was like, hey, I'm gonna find you later if you're gonna be here around. And if it's okay, I can do a shake my hand in character because there were a lot of people stuff, and I managed to get that video, and it was fun. We went to Comic-Con here in the Valley. And we were just kind of there, and I was looking at everybody in the costumes, but there was so many more people, and they were all over the place. And it was just like everybody, and I had that in mind, and I was like, I'm not going to be able to find you again. I'm not going to be able to ask anybody ahead of time. I'm not going to be able to get to know anybody before I never did it.
I walked around with really, really deep pockets to the point where the security guard kind of hated me, and I had them full of my little dried flowers that I have laminated, and I just randomly was like, I like your costume here. Have a nice day.
Yes.
I handed out flowers to all these people. It was so much fun. It was so non-committal because I could just be like, oh my god, you look so cool. Okay, bye.
Yes.
I look like Sage, so great.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I was there for Carrie.
I want to go to Con together. Anyway, last time on D&D. Okay, you made an You got set up.
Really quick.
A place to stay.
I'm hearing it.
Yeah, there's an echo.
Yeah.
Is it Sage's?
My headphones.
Is it you?
I don't hear any echo.
Is that me?
Test.
There, it went away.
That's strange.
What happened?
I think that's what we should present to Hephestus, really.
No, that's for Apollo and Kyler.
No, I'm telling you, that's what we
Oh.
should present to Hephaestus. If he's looking for something, cool. You're muted, Mox.
Listen, Hephestus sees swords and shields and halberds every single year. Give him a Cokring. It will be the most unique thing that he will receive. I'm telling
Made
you.
by his daughter?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean,
Here's
that's
a
Greek.
Cokring. Put it to use
Greek.
and let me know.
Solid.
Fair.
It was a Cok-ram because it's based off the Chakram. Chakram. The Cok-ram. Yeah, that's
Fair. I'm there, and then we won't have to worry about the enchantment, unless we want it. We can probably enchant the Cockring.
I don't
It
think he
has-
would trust us.
It has infinite vibration on it.
Mhm.
There you go. You
It's like
turn it
a
off,
really
turn it
weak
on.
earthquake spell.
Never runs out of power.
I mean, or a powerful earthquake spell. Both would work. Make it out of something earth and you're good.
Yeah. We all also made a little money last session. I talked to Apollo. Yeah. Sorry, I have a kid. Are we talking about the enchantment or just in general? I'm gonna steal everything that she needs.
I'm
Do it.
moving everything heavy, so I just pick up an apron and I start assisting Dynah.
I jack her up on some really spicy coffee with meth in it. I warned her first.
I got a cookie in my
No fun
titty.
times without consent.
that shot did say herbal tour. I don't.
I love it. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna
What
go
kind
with
of
nature.
cookie is that, Mrs. Baker?
It's M&M.
Ah,
Can I have some? I want some of your cookies, Mrs. Baker.
You can have it anytime, babe.
Don't do that.
Asian
I'll
spice.
definitely eat all of those cookies, 100% in one sitting. I'll just sit there and just.
There's a
That's the
lot of
only
them.
way.
It might take a while.
Listen, I don't tire. I'll do it. I am known for stamina. I'll do it. Mrs. Baker, I just love making our DM's face so red.
I know, it's the
It
best thing in
brings
my
me
life.
such pleasure to see
don't
your
have-
face so red.
You think I wanted to cook several wafers?
Ooh, those are good. I get those
I rolled
from Sam's Club. I get a whole big thing of those. The kids love them.
That's where I got them.
Mm.
I rolled an 8 and I had plus a 5 in nature because I don't know why I used real life dice, but I did. And it was mad at me.
Mm.
I do it again. Nature, boom. No, do it. Man, that's much better. 19.
I also give Dynah bardic inspiration.
So I roll that, or I let Dynah pick that, or I pick that. Love it.
Yeah, I feel like the 2d8s. I mean, the 4d4 I think is statistically the best chance to not. But 2d8s, I don't know. I'm feeling 2d8s. We're doing 2d8s.
8's my lucky number. Do it.
Don't forget I think it's a D4, D6.
Also, another
Woo.
a D8 from me for Bardic.
I like to think that me and Mrs. Baker are just like harmonizing together.
But Mrs. Baker is really bad at it because her skills are not singing. Mhm. Okay. No. Yeah, we're definitely using all of my charm and persuasion skills, and I also get advantage on those. Yeah.
Indeed, thievery.
So I'm just going around just with a basket full of cookies and a bright smile, and I'm talking to all of the merchants that of anything that Dynah has told me that she needs to create her masterpiece. And I'm just asking, borrowing tools, anything that is consumable. I'm going to try to barter cookies and let them know that my dear grandchild is part of the festivities and wants to try to make their first contribution to the contest.
Aww.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna you said an insight check? Okay, I'm gonna use my inspiration on the insight check. It is.
Challenge.
Well, I only have an 11 on that insight.
So the DC is 25 for the any charisma check you want to choose. Persuasion. I don't think she's going to use intimidation, but performance or otherwise. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do persuasion on that.
So you have advantage. Any additional like inspirations, bardics, or guidances, column now.
Mox, Igreus, are you giving me bardic inspiration too?
Oh, you know I am Mrs. Baker.
Okay, awesome.
He like wakes up, and that's part of what like his morning routine.
I don't know. Do either one of you have guidance?
I'm trying to look right now to see if I do.
DM, do you have or Sophos?
I don't believe so.
I have guidance, but it's not equipped. Is it
Does
in
our-
your day?
It's a cantrip, so it should be equipped.
Oh, then maybe.
Are you doing this at advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're already doing it at advantage. Okay.
Yeah. I was just trying to
That was
gather
part
up.
of guidance is in the list of spells available to me, but I just haven't it's not today's spell.
You didn't take it. It's okay.
That might be something I pick up next time, yeah, because I don't have it either.
Well, good.
You know what? You know what? I could do Bane on whoever is doing the roll, like against the person who's doing the. Oh, okay. Okay.
You guys, I rolled 2 3s in a row. On my persuasion. So let me roll my d6. There's no way to make it. So that's gonna be.
Can I get a lucky point from here?
If Ankai was here, we could 100% like silvery barbs that those 2 3s. Dang.
Oh, of course we can.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? That's a really good idea. Let me grab a quick like. They do.
It's because the algorithm is really bad right now. I don't know why, but it's really terrible.
Like half and half, baby, half and half. The other half of the time, it's 3s and 2s. I love it, right? I even used my dice with mushrooms in it. And I was betrayed. The utter betrayal. I need to throw it in some salt water. Purify that shit.
All right, which dice?
Touched it.
This pink dice, or where are all my other? Oh, that's it. Hold on 1 second. I have a kid again.
I know this one person who is like, he's got a pact with the dice fairies that was made without him knowing in his childhood. Actually, sorry, excuse me, her. Sorry, adjusting. But she was kissed by a dice fairy in the cradle and just has never rolled badly. I know every time they DM'd and it wasn't a TPK, it's because they fudged the dice. It's the only answer.
Okay, so that
like,
was.
I'm your DM. I'm like, no, I'm scared.
That's a 24 with my D20, but I have my bardic inspiration. So that makes it a 30.
Yes, man.
Bardic inspiration coming in clutch there, Mox.
That's good, because that meant you were gonna meet it, but like you beat the DC by a good amount, so that's great. I was like, this is technically an achievable thing for Mrs. Baker, but that
Yeah, 2 3s in a row. Come on.
You scout, and the issue is first thing in the morning you're not getting in because it's already active, which is rare for you because you're an early riser, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, shit. And it's around the 10 a.m. when that initial morning high drops, and they do that sugar crash, and that's when you like catch up. So you sneak in.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do to get the equipment?
I think, like I said, I'm gonna offer cookies and just be like, oh, hello. I'm sorry to bother you. We're fresh into Athens, and my dear grandson or my granddaughter is trying to make something for Hephestus for the first time for this challenge, and we're just missing a few things, and I don't have a lot of money, but I did bake this morning, and I was just wondering if you had anything off of this list to spare.
All right.
She's very good at what she does.
So basket of cookies empty, basket then filled with an assortment of ingots, leather scraps, dyes, assortment of like kind of hand-me-down but additional tools that Dinah can use. So Dinah, you are going to make what was going to be 5, but because oh wait, is Zonkai coming? Zonkai joins us. It's going to be 5 trials, but for now it is going to be 4.
Okay.
Your collective DC has gone down from 100 down to a 75 total. So
Excellent.
for 4 or 5 rolls, so hopefully you get the 5th one, you have to get at least 75 collective on the dice.
Excellent. We can do.
You said collective, so we each have to roll like an average, or
No. Yeah. So as a group, you'll each take a little test with Dinah being last.
okay.
So if someone drops the ball, these are not going to be at advantage, but any guidance, anything like that, or no, because Dinah would be making these rolls. I was right. That's what
Yeah.
Dinah does the instructions. So you're gonna have to make 4 rolls for now, with all your friends helping out. So the first roll.
Hold on. One second. I'm sorry. What kind of checks would she be making?
I'm gonna start listing them.
Okay, because I was thinking about motivational speech. Which is wisdom. What the hell? I'm just gonna give one. I'll give one anyway.
Wisdom is gonna be one of the ones.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get everyone in a circle, and I'm gonna look at Dinah and grab her hands and just be like, you were meant for this. You were literally born to do this, Dinah. And you have all of the skills and all of us behind you and everything that you need. And there's no one in this moment I believe in more than you.
Thank you, Miss Baker. Gotten this far without you. I don't admit that to a lot of people.
Smooches.
Other ones, I might tell Mox. I mean,
We'll do trial wisdom first, and this is knowing your audience, knowing what needs to go into this craft to make this successful, setting that goal and idea in your mind. So if I could have you make an insight check for me.
okay, so really quickly, is this Am I making different items then, or am I just making the one item and doing different steps to make that one item? Okay.
You're
So
gonna
then
have
am I?
advantage on wisdom based checks.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the insight first because right now we're trying to decide whether I'm doing the Cok-ram or the hammer sword.
But if the chakram's an attachment to the hammer sword, like the pummel part.
Oh well, the hammer
You're welcome.
pummel. The pummel is a hammer.
Ah.
But yeah. Hold on. Yes.
Also, the motivational speech.
Jeez. Love this. Okay,
If your
insight.
heart explodes, I got you, boo.
Oh, my insight is +4. I'm wickedly insightful. That was okay. Let's see if it crits. But I mean, 22. Yeah, no, it's gonna be that 22.
Nice.
Got it. I'll be using. I feel like for the purposes of the competition, the Cokring would be the way to go, but I do want to make the hammer sword and present it as a gift to Hephestus outside of the contest,
Yeah.
depending how the contest goes.
A late bribe, if you will.
Yeah. Got it. Would I be one? I know. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I'll use it. I'll use it for now for the Cochrane because that's the important part. But like I said, if this doesn't go, we'll see about the sword. Is that all right, Mrs. Baker? Because I
Definitely.
believe okay, she's holding the dragon glass.
Yeah.
All right. So I can lay this one and make it all I'll make it the veins. Yes. No. Maybe.
Yes. Yes. I love that so much.
I demand this usage.
This this is my
Work it, baby.
here. Okay, that's 18 with advantage. That is still an 18. But that one I'm gonna use the was the 2d8
That's for me.
okay, I'm gonna add a d8 to that, at least one. Why aren't you working? Oh, there it is. That's a 3, so that's a 21. I'll do the 20.
Nice.
Cross out a D. I was gonna do that, save him more for the last one, but I want to at least hit a minimum goal on the other ones. I don't need to go all out on the strength because I know I'm strong. Ugh. How does that come out? Like, am I just long hammering throughout the? Okay, great Constitution. All right. So I'm focused on the meth is hitting me hard. I'm hammering away, but I'm not going. The tiny details of all those little veins on these deformed little. Okay. So I'm gonna take that 14. I'm using the D8 and Igreus is D6 here. So 21 again. We're gonna stop it there.
I mean, you're almost there.
I was gonna say that's 21, 21,
64.
2, that's 64. All right. Persuasion. That is absolutely my strongest. Skills. You sure we can't do intimidation? No, persuasion. Oh, I've got the decent persuasion. I'm a charismatic. Let's see here. No. Oh.
Lucky point.
That's
wait, you have
okay.
advantage.
You have other pluses.
That- 64. Yeah, okay. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm tired. I'm sweaty. I'm almost look at this Cokram right here. Look at that. That's what I got for you.
I can give him. Can I give him one of my
Beautiful,
lucky? Can I
Dynah.
give her one of my lucky points if she wants to roll higher, or try to?
I think we meet it. We meet to beat it, right?
We meet to beat it.
Ah.
It's Dragonstone, right? It's like a green Dragonstone. Oh, Dragon. So much. Yeah, and poison, which is like a sensitivity I have. Maybe what if I were going? If I could offer to go in and like I'm literally doing this right now. I'm painting out an oak tree. Maybe she can offer to go in and do some line work that Dynah could then go in and go over because she is like intimately like connected with nature and how things would run through. I mean, she doesn't stare at a lot of penises, but she is in that site. She has the height for it, unfortunately.
So, I'm going to cast Stroke of Radiance, which is just fairy fire around Dynah's hands, just for presentation of like, look at this, new and shiny. Oh man, I was just playing Kingdom Hearts last night. Perfectly.
So that was one more roll at a 6 plus 4 for a 10, plus the 4 from the D8 made a 14. Which is one more than before. I rolled a 4, a 5, and a 6.
So we hit it. We did hit it. Okay, all right, great.
I don't have something round, so this.
There has to be like presentation of it during the final rounds, right? So there has to be other checks.
Enthusiasm.
Listen, Mrs. Baker and can offer to like show how it works.
I volunteer.
I will be selling meth coffee to the audience. Thank you very much.
Yes. Where's Chad? We can.
There you go. Get him.
Like polyphonic, do I recognize the tune? Like a little.
It's the Kim Possible ringtone.
Kim Possible, call me, beat me.
We have advantage on history check.
Oh no.
Like I'm on.
It sounds like every other song I've ever heard.
Okay, so
I know that
so
rule.
I have to roll a third time because I rolled a dirty filthy 20 the first time and then a natural 20 the second time, and so I had to roll again, and I got a 19. So I just rolled high on all three of those.
What am I rolling? I'm sorry. Okay, sure. Okay, once more. Nope. Mm-hmm.
Cricket. What is this? Oh, of course it is.
I have love.
I don't know that song. Why would I know that song? Right. Is it okay? So DM, real quick, sidebar. Can is it? Which version of Hercules do we have that exists in this world? Because it would be real funny if he actually heard Hercules singing this out in the forest and was just like, "That sounds real nice." Because Hercules was wandering around the forest for like a good long while when he sang this song. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, the death of Megara and and then his second wife by Hera. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yep. Right. Yeah. Sang the song, right? Yeah, I can see that because I was like in my own head canon, he was forced to stand outside of the theater where they did the Hercules show, and and so he heard this song like very often, and just yeah. 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 So like the scene where with the muses where they're like, "Who put the gladiator?" and they're in the theater like singing the song. So like, and so he's like standing outside legally. It's just it's like the Avengers movie where like Jake Gyllenhaal was always in the background of of Tony Stark. That's essentially what it is. Yeah. 100% still alive on the planet. Oh yeah.
Old man.
He just almost killed his second wife, so I love it. Yep. Right. I definitely can see that. Yeah. Okay. Please continue.
Satisfied.
I love it.
Yes, that's what she said. I don't know.
Yes, that's me.
Oh, but I'm listening. Right back.
I'm definitely with her on stage, like exuding like a presence, to help her present the Cokring. Like how are we how's it working? Like how are they just holding the things up, or is there an explanation? Okay. I would definitely like to be the face and like like to use persuasion and charm to help Dinah present the uses of the Cok-ram. So I would definitely be like, cock rings, yes.
I don't doubt it.
Simple weapons: crossbow, hand, longsword, rapier, short sword. Let me look at that. Oh, that's super cool.
That's why Hercules is so down on his luck right now. He's Kevin Sorbo.
Okay. Okay.
I would assume really quickly, like arrowheads, like the foreskin pinched at the front would be the sharp pointy part that embeds, and then the mushroom cap head on the side is the sharp part that gets stuck in there. Like if it's a weapon.
Okay.
Look at how red her face gets. It's just wonderful. hmm hmm So I had real quick. I had a friend of mine who, in school, she too had very pale skin, and so she would go and do projects and presentations up in front, and I would purposefully sit in front to make sure that she was red the whole way through. So, am I?
I'm also just going to point out that not only is that monstrous, it's not that hard to do. So, like, I mean, speaking as a fellow, what is it? Melanin,
Melon.
melanin, yeah, melanin deficient human. My kids came out and they're like, no, those aren't Danny's. I'm like, guys, I'm Irish. I'm like one shade above see-through when I was born. These kids got a tan already. They have a
Okay,
chance of a tan instead of a sunburn.
I think that I would be proficient in something like that. I don't know. Like, yeah, I would. I don't think I would like. I don't think I would use the weapon.
Wait,
I
aren't
think
bards
I would
supposed
more
to be?
talk about it.
They're supposed to have proficiency in finesse weapons, right? I thought that was the case. Hmm.
I would assume that Dynah would be proficient, so she would be actually like handling the weapon. I Okay. Oh, my dice tray with the Cheetos in it.
Were you gonna roll those Cheetos, Mrs. Big?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll the Cheetos. Where's all my D20s? Here's one. No, these are Sugar's dice and my Sugar Glider character, and they're all pink. So That's 16 on the die. So awesome. So we're looking at a 23. I like. I'd be like, look at the shine, look at the spin, look at, like. Mm-hmm. Tyler, it has to be like in front, right? Like watching. I like to call him Chad. I would have liked to have made a croquembouche in the shape of a giant phallus prior to the presentation, and I want to have it on the stage, and I want to use the Xena weapon on the croquembouche. And the croquembouche is like got all like the nice caramely sugar all around it, but at the tip, the caramel is like white and not the golden color, and it's like swirled all around it.
So Igreus is. I wanted to give bardic inspiration to Mrs. Baker, but she already rolled very high. So, Igreus is randomly walking through the crowd, but he's crouching down and he's like saying random cheers. Yeah, show us that dick. Yeah, dicks. And he's like, dicks, 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 and like crouch down at ass level.
I offer bardic inspiration to Igreus. There's a D8 in it for you.
Holy shit! That's a D8 on top of that. Wow, this.
Yeah, mine's bigger than yours.
It's not about the size, Mrs. Baker. Okay. Uh, 15. Okay, so yeah, I was just trying to make sure it was 15. Yep, 15.
Ouch.
Can I give myself bardic inspiration?
No.
I can only flash my genius, but that's a.
You do have inspiration from last.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do have inspiration.
Good point.
I don't know. Should I?
Yeah, do it. Do it.
What is it? At a D6 or D8?
Reroll.
Oh, it's another D20. Okay. No, that's worse. 15.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh no! No, hold on, let me check what that is. It's not high, I know that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that sounded right. So I double what? Zero? I double zero? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay. And I'm like working on mushrooms that will also help with clarity of the mind while you're doing this. So, like, I can just take over the world with my geniuses who are addicted to me.
Where's the fantasy rodeo?
Forget the undead army. I have the never gonna stop army. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let me down.
You got some.
She's yes. Okay, I love it. Okay, so D20 plus 6. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I love it. Oh my God, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I gotta get into a business. Do one that runs itself. It's just better. Ooh.
Yeah.
Dicks, 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 dicks.
Um. Hold on. There was a steady sword and a lovingly crafted music box, huh? And that was it. That was the that. All right. Can I do a check to see like any of the flaws? Yes, it's well made, but like what are the flaws? What are the what am I looking at that went into this? Like am I? I'm not the judge, but am I? I'm a little not catty, but like, can I offer them constructive criticism on like, oh, you know what, I do like that, but this could have made it better. Oh, I'm sorry, but like, I'm just talking out loud. Like, is that like before the presentation in the judge's earshot? Investigation. I see that. It's gonna take me a second to get back on there because apparently I closed it. Okay, yeah. So I'm already like, because I'm taking the time to try to think on what I'm gonna say about mine when the presentation for it comes, and I have an idea to outshine the music box here, but give me a second. Do. I know Hephaestus and Apollo are antagonistic towards each other, right? The Hephaestus and Apollo are antagonistic towards each other. Okay, gotcha. Step brother.
He said,
That's a 21 on the investigation. That
Nat 20. Hell yeah.
do I have the insight that the judges will notice that? Because I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Study patch broken blade.
Your blade sucks. You hear from the crowd.
It looks.
Igreus is in another part of the crowd. That bitch is off key.
Okay. Okay.
Could this is meta, but could Onkai be reading surface thoughts and kind of put in
A vibe.
Yeah, like a bug in Hephaestus' ear about the crack. Could that be
We
his
already
or her contribution?
we've already made a Cokring. We're making a vibe too.
Both.
Ooh, that's good. First,
Are we rolling with our own stats or Ankai
No,
stats?
+7.
Oh, Boulder Parchment Shears. I say, Mrs. Baker, you take it. I mean, you're up there, so.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right. We're doing this pink one. 14 on the dice.
okay. With that in mind, and we'll go to that in a second. So we're time to present the cock ring. We'll pull it out. I'm going off the veins and explaining just a little bit briefly on, and it can be enchanted with whatever you would like. And looking over at the music box and small demonstration. I pull out not my hammer, but like a small not a tuning fork, but a small like a rock hammer type. You'll indulge me. And like looks up towards the heavens because Hephaestus is not here, right? Towards Olympus. Huh? Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
he likes shortbread cookies.
Boys love shortbread cookies.
Just an 11.
Yep. Because they have a useful 10 after.
Oh yeah. Okay. Little, she always
Papa?
yeah. Um and so I explain a little bit. I keep eye contact with the music. I look at the music box and I look back at Hephaestus and like, you got a music box and then like ding ding ding, just like a simple 2 3 notes, and each one has a different little thing, but it's like okay, and then hitting the middle because the handle is like not Yeah. It's not stopping the vibration, and it's humming just like a simple, and then throw it in a circle so that it whizzes over his head, and like where Kyler's head is poking above the crowd, where it like just breezes past him also. So it breezes past Kyler and then over Hephaestus, just to where he can hear that, and then come back. It presents for Hephaestus the Cok-ram. Can you sort that? Just like to give him the idea of perhaps seeing the sword. Yeah.
I have another bardic inspiration left, by the way. I have like 2.
Yeah, I've got like a couple
So-
left too. Also, yeah.
So we're doing
Wonder
that
Twin
here.
powers activate.
Woo.
They hum along with
Shape
the.
of a shitty music box.
All right, so we're gonna do intimidation, and that's already gonna be an 18. But just to make sure it goes through, we'll do that D6 and the D8 we said, for a grand total of 25.
Nice.
I hand him my tiny hammer, or like I hold out my tiny hammer to him, like, give it a shot. It's time, kid.
Yeah, bitch. Boo. A brazier. Yeah, it is. I love braziers. I wish I had a few around my house. I would love it.
Woo.
I need another one of these. I need it.
Oh.
I, the mighty, first of her name.
9. Yeah.
Oh, Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Danny
Okay,
boy.
come
Danny boy. The pipes up, pipes up.
Don't we have a bag of holding? Oh, my titties aren't actual titties of holding.
We can make them into bags of holding. Like,
It's got to be the bra, right? Can't we enchant my bra?
I'd be down for that.
Right.
So the real question becomes, how big are the titties, Mrs. Baker? We talking H's, M's?
42H.
There we go. That's a lot of square footage, though.
Nice. Single platinum will fit in that space.
I get the feeling it's like those videos of those women who just like stick their hand completely into the cleavage and like vanish without a trace.
It's gone.
And then just pull it right back out.
I could fit. There is a video on TikTok of me with a huge dice bag in there and then pulled out.
What is the exact name of this video?
I'll find it for you and send it to you.
Thank you, lovely. I'm not leaking shit. They can find it on their own. I asked the direct source. I think not. They can figure it the fuck out.
Chest of treasure.
Yeah, I was about to say, Mrs. Baker is standing right here. So it's like a lotto?
No.
Liddy. I do tie a little bag full of shortbread cookies dipped in white chocolate and put them on the Cok-ram.
Yes.
DM, I have
That
a
was
question.
not as impressive as it could have been. I
Nice.
kind of want to use a lucky. How much more are we doing? Can I use a lucky point for that? I'll sleep before our next mission. Look,
Percolating.
That's true. Okay, so this isn't all the gold I'm making today, right? Okay, cool. I'll wait. You know, it was an investment day.
DM,
Yeah.
can we have a potty break? Okay.
Oh. This allows me to get more alcohol. Nice. Great. Damn, I have a quick question, real fast, super fast. Do I have just like a group of just gays following me after said event? Fantastic. I have. This is the start. You know what? I'm making gay pop right now. I fabricated.
Or
I made it. I made it. It's mine.
the first one in your generation.
Right. To ever make gay pop, it was me. Yep. All right, go ahead and go get your water. Ah, good, great, fantastic. I'm
Well
gonna have
earned.
6 of them. Mm.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you.
I was summoned.
I'm gonna tell you a pocket dimension titty story. So we went on a cruise pre-pandemic cruise, and I decided not to like get the drink package for this cruise, and I was going to sneak alcohol on board so I didn't have to spend so much money. And they have these things called like rum runner bags, which are like heavy duty Ziploc bags with like a spout on the end. And I fit and one of them will fit like a whole bottle of like Malibu. So I did like a whole bottle of Malibu and like vodka, and the other one, and I fit an entire bottle of Malibu under this titty, like underneath there, and then the vodka on this side, just all up under my titties and my bra.
Just
And
the
then
sheer heaviness.
Just walked on board, because when you get on a cruise ship, it's just like a metal detector when you go through, right? It's not like a body scan at the airport or whatever. So there's no metal in these bags. So I just walked on board with
Listen,
booze in my boobies.
I would only hang around Mrs. Baker. I don't think you understand. I don't think people get it, but they'll figure it out, I guess.
My brothers like hated this fact, but that used to be how I would get like our snacks into the dollar movie. Is we'd stop at the dollar
Yes.
store first, and then I was huge at a very young age, so I was like, "Hey, look," and I would stick them in, and they're like, "No, don't." I'm like, "It's okay. They're in plastic bags." Shut up! I'm not paying $6 for M&Ms.
Yeah, titties are pockets. When that
It works.
I would know.
Like, I don't.
With the exception of I have a local drive-through or drive-in theater, and you can pay a little fee to have outside food, and I always.
Yeah, it's we used to have one also, and you could, I think you paid like $12 or something like that to be able to like bring in outside food. I remember that. Yeah, see, there we go. Right. Yeah, because they could not be doing well, especially in the off months where there's snow, and yeah, that has to be super hard. But yeah, I am not staying for the festivities. I am actively going out and looking for. I mean, I tell the ladies to go out and like gay it up, and I'll be back in like 2 or 3 hours. But I actively go out and look for an enchanter because we need that titty, bro. Like 100%.
So, has everybody written down their like 2,000 gold each, or are we writing it down exactly
No, I didn't do that. Hold on, give me a second.
before? Because I'll forget.
Mrs. Baker, I'll be right back. I have to go find something.
Okay. Are we putting this in our sheet? 2,000 gold apiece?
Is it 2,000 gold each? Okay, sheesh.
Well, it would be like So 2, 4, 6, 8. There's 4
Can
of us,
I-
right?
Can I break?
No, 5 of us. Yeah.
Can I break change? I'm gonna like see if there's a bank that can break like, or like turn it into convert it into platinum. It's 10 platinum for, or no, it's 1 platinum for 10 gold. There used to be a platinum converter. My math is
That kind
my math is terrible. So 100 platinum, 200 platinum. There we go. Yeah,
Or
100.
100.
I'm going to have to. Yeah, I'm trying to break it down so that because we have to carry this. That's the mindset that I'm having is that we have to carry this, and so I'm trying to break it down. But it's gonna be it's gonna be heavy either way. Like regardless of what we do, it's gonna be super heavy.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend mine.
Yeah, wants a workout. He about to get one.
I mean, Igreus will be fine, but even still.
Yeah. Yeah, Mrs. Baker 100% knows she's like, as a young woman, she took advantage of this fact a lot. And as she gets older, she's kind of changed her style. Like, from, I've told you before, Mrs. Baker is just Paula older, right? So, she has gone from whoresome to wholesome.
Doubtful. I doubt it.
Because no, just an aesthetic, because she has found that works to her advantage, right? So she doesn't dress ugly, but she dresses age appropriate and wholesome because she can get what she wants that way. So with her charisma and her charm, it all works together, right? So she understands that she's very attractive, but it has evolved as she has aged. Mm-hmm.
That adds that level of like covering, but there's a cinch in just the right place where her belt fit to show off them Pixar mom hits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. Like,
don't do this to me.
Womanly and motherly, but like just all the curves are in all the right places.
I don't think you understand that Igreus is in the full belief of thickness is heavenliness. So like I don't think you understand.
But she does. She is aware, and she will use more feminine wiles on people that she thinks that it will work on, and the more grandmotherly wiles on others. So she is very good at. She is a kind-looking old lady, but she is very good at manipulation.
Very insightful.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, ma'am. That's called situation appropriate. She just
And
knows
she is
how to do what when she needs to.
She is Paula. Mrs. Baker is 100% an extension of me.
I love it.
Well, she didn't get all those grandbabies for nothing, you know? Yeah. hmm And I mean, Mrs. Baker was Polly, so like, not all those kids had the same daddy.
Hold on. Okay. I love this answer. Okay. So, you know how, did you know that flowers give off a positive charge when they want a bee or another pollinator to pay attention to it and come and pollinate? And when they don't want it, they give off a negative charge. It's literally when they're like, oh, out of pollen, don't stop here, empty stop. Sage is aware that she has attractive tendencies that bring the milkshakes to the yard, or the milkshake that brings the beasties to the yard. But it is not, she is not the beholder. She holdeth not a bee. So that's kind of like not in her head, but she is aware that she has an attractive in the complete, like, ace way personality. And she is very magnetic, but it is not perceived. For her, visual is functional. For her, visual is, if I don't want to be perceived, I don't want to be perceived. And when I want to be perceived, I'm the most obvious thing in the room. So she lives by the rule of nature because grew up in the forest. And you know Pan got all funky with it when they were on the right substance. And they're like, all right, baby, let's do some science now. Here's your mushroom. Good girl. All right. This is how the flower works. And then we're talking to the bees and the butterflies as we're like laying in the middle of the forest. She's truly the least traumatized of all of you, I think. She was. She was. Growing up, like, fuck that up for her. She's like, God damn it. I have to go make money. Doesn't have to, but she's fascinated. And she's kind of having fun, like, oh, you like this. Oh, you like that. I can do this. I can do that. Broaden her scopes, if you will. Because, you know, only so many people can handle coming around Pan. They're not that cool. She wants to see the various levels of, like, what vibe. So, yeah, that is how I envision Sophos. And also, that's 100% me. I go to the store, I have my hair up, I'm in a black dress, nobody notices me. I go to market, and I am like the persona of a market fairy.
I love it.
And that's how she did.
I love Sophos.
Dynah don't care. Dynah don't care. She knows because canonically, Dynah's supposed to be half dwarf, half elf. So all the attitude of a dwarf with just the size and stature but like the aesthetic is very much elven, and so she knows what aesthetic is. She knows but beauty comes in all shapes and sizes. Attractiveness is a different quality than beauty is subjective. Attractive is just attractive, even though it's subjective. There is much more qualifiable metrics for attractiveness than for the concept of beauty. It's just I don't know. That's like a deep dive, or there's a lot to sift through on that. so, so she knows that there are like not everybody's cup of tea, but there's also the niches and the ones that are like, oh, that's a dwarf I've never seen before, or that reminds me of Elvin. Just like there's it's there, but like then I don't care. Like I'm trying to make my stuff. I've got my tism track. I'm hyper focused on what I'm doing. If that needs to be taken care of at some point, it'll happen. But it's not a goal. She'll recognize she's more of the pursuer when that type of, oh, you're attractive. All right. This feels like the time for it. I don't got a project right now. Let's unwind. Oh yeah. Can can polish up when need be, but doesn't 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 need to, doesn't want to waste time on it.
Igreus' answer is no. And the reason why is because he doesn't know. Honestly, he doesn't know what that is. Remember, he still doesn't know a lot of stuff about societal presentations of beauty. He just knows the reaction that other people have towards him for his general size, physique, and things like that. He kind of like uses that like, oh, like look at this. This is something, right? I don't know what it is, but like you like it, so that's fine. And so he doesn't really know what beauty is supposed to be. There are things and there are people who draw his attention where he's just like this. There's something about them that is very, very magnetic to the point where it kind of draws my attention and I can't really pull it away. Um, and like so he kind of, because he doesn't really know the social standing or the social response in those circumstances, he kind of just like responds with his first thing. So you'll see like with Geiler, or like the what's her the lady at the yes, yeah, and like where it's just sort of like he doesn't know where it comes from, but it's just sort of like a reaction. So he has this unknowing ability of attraction where he just basically starts talking. What he doesn't know why or what it is. People are just like, you know that scene from Shrek 2 where Shrek turns into a human and then all those people are on him and he's just like, I guess. With a beard, yeah, with a beard. And so now he has like, so you'll see it in like these little responses that he makes where it's strange because it almost sounds like it shouldn't be coming from Igreus because of how he was raised, quote unquote raised, but it's almost all of a sudden this smolder like pulls out of nowhere, and then he'll just go back to like tying his shoe or counting the blocks of cobblestone. And people are like, "What was that? What was that?" And he's just like, I don't know. Right. Essentially. So, and then he always turns. This is why he always turns back and gives a thumbs up to Mrs. Baker, because she's usually the one who gives him information about things, and he's like, "That was right."
Good job. Oh god, now I'm picturing Mox with the door frame leaning.
Believe me, I can do it.
How tall are you, Mox?
6'1".
Fuck.
1. 3.
How tall are you, DM?
6'3".
Oh.
You're 6'3"? Nice.
Sophos, you lucky bitch.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me go stand next to her because you can see her full body.
Do the door frame lean. Do it.
Everybody's hands have to be above the table, though.
No, you have to put your hand up over her.
Yeah, you have to lean her into the doorway.
Yeah. No, up, hand up on the door above her head. Your left. Yep. But
And you have to lean in.
Oh, that's pretty good.
You have to take your hand and gently lift her chin so that her gaze meets your own, and you have to chuckle slightly out of the corner of your mouth. That is exactly how you do it. And you lower your tone as low as you can. That's when you get very close. I need you to understand, that's my job, to read these smut novels to people. So I do this all day, every day.
5'3". I'm 5'3.5". So
that's a problem.
You're on mute.
Make another one.
Purpose. I'm freaking loud. Alright, when I'm on mute.
You made her forget what she was doing. Kind of have to be hot at that point. I mean, Hephestus exists, but in comparison, like it's really weird because they make it seem like he's not hot, but he actually is. Like in comparison to normal human beings, Hephaestus is supposed to be handsome. Right. See, there you go. Right. Extremely.
He's Peter Dinklage is Tyrion Lannister, where everybody's like, "Oh, he's the horrifying imp," but he's like,
it's actually like very handsome individual. So. Right.
I was like, as he appears in dwarf form in the audience, it's Peter Dinklage. That's
right. I hope so. I hope we're looking at Peter Dinklage. I mean, we already saw him as a dwarf in the end game. Yeah.
He already has.
Yeah, 100%. It's canon that he's Peter Dinklage now. So, your dad is Peter Dinklage.
There's less friction now.
Igreus was in the crowd and he walked by and he was like, "Wait a second, aren't you Peter Dinklage?" Right? No, don't look at me. And he just turns. Sir, why are you lying right now? That's when Igreus just turns around to all of the leather daddies and he's like, please, tell him where he's wrong. Too late. Dang. Shoot. Oh, good. Hey, hello, cat. And he's like holding his hands out, trying to steady him. Oh, yes, yes. And he's like holding him, trying to steady him because he's clearly like swaying back and forth. So he's like, oh, I got you. Mm. You can show me. Oh, no, no, I wouldn't dream of it. And he's just like, please, please, show me to. He takes his hand. He 100% takes his hand and he's holding his hand. He says, please show me to these fighting pits. And he's 100%. Yeah, he's taking care of Guyler. He wants him to be okay. Like, he understands that he's just doing his job. And they have to hassle him, like they have to heckle him because he's doing his job. So he's like holding onto his lower back and like slowly rubbing circles. And he's like, "It's gonna be okay. You just keep walking." Yes. So nudity. Got it. Granted, straight. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna have Guyler oil me up.
In the fight.
Yep, 100%. Right. Oh, then I'll rub oil on him. There we go. That's good. I'm like, okay, so hold on. We're gonna fight each other. It's okay, but first I gotta rub this oil on you first. Okay, it's okay. Yeah. So he's like completely like.
Hold on, I can't hear Dynah.
90% of me wants to join this fight. Sure, like one poopy,
like titties out. Got it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I kind of want to, but I'm like, I'm gonna let them play it out. But I just had to mention it because I was like, maybe next time. That's gonna be the vibe.
Oh, it's okay, Danny boy. And Igreus starts pulling off his robes, like all of his robes, and he has like a loincloth on. It's like it's a loincloth that doesn't leave anything to the imagination. So, we're doing. He takes the loincloth and he rips it off and he tosses it so it lands on Danny Boy's face. So he's been giving all of his fabrics to Danny Boy. He's like, hold on to these, and hold on to Guyler's too.
Anybody see the community pool episode?
Yes.
Drink that.
I am Yao, king of the rock.
I think I'm designing this sword with the winnings from the competition. We'll get to that later. I'm
Oh, because he's drunk.
Can before it
Shouting to the
starts,
crowds. Sorry.
before it starts, can I go up to Kyler, grab his hand, bring it to his hand to my mouth, and I want to give you all the good luck I can, and bestow a bardic inspiration, but instead of kissing his hand, I just bite it, like bite the pads of his fingers, like each finger.
Questions, I would say.
Of course he is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 19.
Sage is like
I love
prowl
Dinah's
in the
comment.
aisles, selling some things here and there. I can't decide if she's doing. Actually, you know what? Never mind. She's in the back, talking to everybody who it's not their turn, and just being like, "Hey, man, have you tried this training supplement yet?" And just to all of those traveling like guys who would probably guys, girls, theys and the gays and everybody's. Would you like to try some? Free of charge. First
Igreus
time.
is like in the arena, like, it's TRT, it's TRT. Take it, it's testosterone. Take it. I got a 19. Okay, so we're not fighting. If let me get this correct, we're not fighting. We're just wrestling. Okay. No, I don't. Okay. I don't believe that I do. I have unarmed fighting. To add on to the okay. Okay, so that means I'm gonna hit more often is what it is. Oh. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay. So Igreus is gonna charge forward, and he's gonna like he's gonna like stretch his legs so everything sways nice and free. And then he's going to charge forward and lock up with Geiler, and this is just gonna be the first grapple. Strength check, right? Strength or athletics? No, it's a 13. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're just locking up then, so I'm not actually able to get any any grip on him because we're so slippery. And there's this loud crash as they slam into each other. And in his ear, you hear Igreus say, "You smell nice."
Smell like a sunflower.
But he does. Igreus was being for real. Oh. Got it. Nope. That's a natural one. Got it. Switching to side guard. So do you need a dexterity save for that? Okay, I'm gonna start rolling real dice. But yeah, that was a 13. Christ. Yeah. Christ. Okay. Igreus is smiling the whole time. Like, he is not serious about this at all. So he is smiling the whole time, and he's like, "You're very heavy." Jesus. Okay, I need to roll actual dice. Being dumb. Let's see. That's a natural 18 plus. What did you want for that? Dexterity? $24. Yeah, so he like grabs his wrist and he like starts to try to slip out of the guard. And then he is going to try to attempt to flip Kyler onto his back. Ooh, that's a 20. That's a natural 20. $26. Oh, I have to roll again. Oh no, you're okay. You're all right. I'm going to get water because I've only been having alcohol.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea, friend.
Yeah, I drink, but like this is my water cup, so I'm like I've got 64 ounces of hydration. That's not.
Where is my water cup? Hold on. Okay. Cool. Mine is more like a water thermos. And it looks like this.
Here you go. It's blurred out. There it is.
Very, very. It's very, very long, very, very thick. Yeah, see, Mrs. Baker knows.
My
about the cup. Mrs. Baker knows about the cup, is what I said.
It says, as a free action, choices.
As a free action, can what?
Can I regret my life choices?
Oh yeah.
Why? You won. You did great.
Crying is a free action.
Crying is a free action. Oh, I need to ask the DM if drinking a potion is a bonus action.
Oh yeah, y'all were wrestling.
Yeah, we went over that in the beginning. Bonus action to take a potion that you already have.
Got it.
I'm sorry, I wasn't there for the wrestling, but I could just all I could hear was the all right, no one roughness, no unsportsmanlike contact. That includes strangleholds, looking down, no headbutting,
Hey, you did mention no grabbing of the balls and or dick, so I feel like that's fair game.
If the extremity is exposed, it is fair game.
It is fair game.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
What do we have to do next? What's our next thing?
Hold bard, you strangle that.
Hold on. Mrs. Baker, I thought it was one of your things.
What?
I'm trying to figure out what we need to do next.
I don't know.
Oh, the next labor.
Our next labor? I don't know.
Flame, Athen, trial of skill and stamina, Parnassus.
Yeah, because we don't have to do them in order, but we got to decide which one we're doing next.
Yeah. You sound like my grandmother with a bronchitis infection.
I feel like I sound like that. What's from Futurama mixed with like Joe Pesci, just like that's like that.
Yeah.
McNeil with a little bit.
What are you selling?
If you had a crushed velvet blue jumpsuit and a set of pearls.
Oh, Dynah.
You okay, man?
Look at the last thing on the list.
Hold on. Where on the list is it? Let me pull it up.
It should be at the very bottom.
We're
gonna have to steal something.
Oh. Is that in Lauren setting?
It should be in Lauren settings. If you scroll up,
big box
to number 12.
A well-crafted music box. Oh.
Yeah, you just saw what I saw.
Yes.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah, we're gonna have to steal that or get it in some way.
And I have no, because I have to be in right now while DM's out. The mice will play. I'm gonna see if I can find third place and offer him an apprenticeship.
Ooh, okay, there we go. See, there we go. That solves number 12. Is everything all right, DM? Oh no.
Yeah, man.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Honey.
Please be careful. Do what you need to do.
Sending all the good vibes.
We love you.